Cinderella, a tale of magic, dreams, and destiny. So once upon a time, in a tiny village, lived this super sweet girl named Cinderella. She was kind and all, but her life, total disaster. After losing her parents, she ended up with her evil stepmom and her two stepsisters, Drizella and Anastasia, who were basically professional mean girls. They made her do all the chores, cleaning, cooking, everything, while they just lounged around making her life miserable. They even called her Cinderella because she was always covered in soot from the fireplace. Brutal, right? But Cinderella, being the queen of optimism, never gave up hope. She had this dream that one day something amazing would happen, and spoiler alert, she was totally right. So one day, a royal messenger shows up with a fancy invite to a ball at the palace. Apparently, the prince was on the lookout for a bride, and every girl in the kingdom was invited. Talk about a kingdom-wide dating event. Drizella and Anastasia were over the moon, picking out their gowns and giggling like maniacs. Cinderella, she was just like, "Can I go too?" And her stepmom, who might as well have been an evil Disney villain, oh wait, was like, "Sure, if you finish every single chore and find something to wear." Classic trap. Anyway, our girl Cinderella worked her butt off, finished all the chores, and even found her mom's old dress to wear. But of course, the stepsisters saw her looking all cute and decided to shred her dress like some kind of rage-fueled fashion disaster. Cinderella was heartbroken. She ran to the garden crying, thinking her dream was totally crushed. But then, boom, out of nowhere, this glowing woman appears. Turns out, she's a *** fairy godmother, ***. Yes, that's a thing. The fairy godmother is like, "Why are you crying, my dear?" And Cinderella explains the whole tragic tale. With a wave of her wand, the fairy godmother changes everything. The pumpkin becomes a carriage, mice turn into horses, and Cinderella's torn dress becomes a gorgeous gown. Oh, and the glass slippers? Iconic. But there's one catch. She has to be back by midnight, or the magic fades. No pressure, right? Cinderella rolls up to the ball looking like an absolute princess, and everyone, including the prince, is shook. The prince, totally smitten. They dance, they vibe, everything's perfect, until the clock strikes midnight. In a total panic, Cinderella bounces, but she accidentally leaves one glass slipper behind. The next day, the prince is like, "I gotta find her." He starts a kingdom-wide search, trying the slipper on every girl. Eventually, he gets to Cinderella's house. The stepsisters try to squeeze into the slipper, but LOL, no. Finally, Cinderella steps up, and bam, the slipper fits perfectly. So the prince marries Cinderella, and they live happily ever after. Subscribe to Animated Toon, where every story comes to life in vivid color.